Hey Google, turn the floor lamp on, please.
Got it. Turning the floor lamp on.
Un momento, por favor. I'm making me something to drink. I need caffeine. Hey Google, turn the floor lamp to 30%, please. Hey Google, set the floor lamp to 30%, please.
Got it. Setting the floor lamp brightness to 30%.
Where's JT at? I need to speak with him. I want to know if he wants to resolve this before I try to contact his wife. I need to know if you come anywhere around my home, JT, when you lived in Florida. And I need to know if you're still getting my text messages somehow. I'm not going to, I just got off the phone with my friend for lunch. I'm not, I told her what my PIN number to my bank card is. I said, I'll leave my wallet here. Just come bond me out. I said, there's cash here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to get to the bottom of this, like I said. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Do you remember? Do you remember Beth Roche? Do you remember Bridget when my grandma was over there dying and you trolled me? I didn't go to my grandma's. I was just telling my friend Christy this, and it got me upset because it's well, how shows how sick y'all are. Give me a second. Do you remember when I stayed home? My mom was bitching at me because she was jealous I was going over there. For 3 days, I didn't go to grandma's. And Bridget was over there posting pictures of bouquets of flower. And she said, whatever you do, get someone a bouquet of flower and a winky face. And please, God, because I was going to grandma's. Mom said I could use a cardigan to go to grandma's. And I said, please, God, don't let there be flowers when I go over there, because Jerry would get her flowers every once in a while. I go in there, and on the dining room table, there's a big bouquet of flowers. You know? It's cruel what y'all did to me while my family, when my mom was dying, y'all were trolling me with that Ashley account. You couldn't even be nice to me or civil or have some sympathy for me when all that was going on. And you were pretending, and then that Ashley account turned into zombie Cheryl. Y'all are sick. You're sick, JT, and your wife's going to know how sick you are. You brandished firearms on the internet for 5-6 years, just since I've been around you, JT. You've went to Berg's house in Washington. You drove there uninvited. You went to Stellar's home on the internet and live streamed it. Uninvited, John Thompson. Uninvited. You're creepy and you're dangerous, just like that creep Tasha. I don't know. I don't know who did it or who's doing it, but someone's getting my text, because I remember Tara, what's your last name again? Tara was trolling me about stuff. It was over text. So how's someone getting our messages? You've trolled me. There's not that many coincidences. I mean, the police can even recognize that is. My whole history's been here. The police officer sat in her car, I'm sure, last time and watched my whole video. I've been consistent every time. Just because I'm bipolar doesn't mean what I'm saying isn't true. I've been on my medication. I wouldn't have made it through this if I wouldn't have been on my medication. But you don't get to bully me. I'm going to be a 49-year-old man. This is my home. I am a home owner. I don't owe nobody nothing for this home. Nada. Been a registered voter since 2019 when I got my voting rights back, when the law went into effect. I don't fuck with people in real life. That's y'all. That's you, Bridget. That's the pirate ship. That's Lindy Live. That's Paulette Briggs. That's Linda Anderson. That's Mara Lee. You're so sick, y'all sent the police to my house when you were trolling me and stole the password into my cameras to troll me that way. Do you remember Lindy, my friend of 7 years, when I was walking on the side of the house and I tripped and my camera's right there before I turned two-factor authentication on? And what did you go and post 30 minutes later on your community page of this guy falling and doing this trip and a little smiley face? Do you remember that? Or about my grandma's dog's name you posted over there, Fugitive Lynn? I still have the screenshots. You're sick. You trolled me when my grandma was dying of dementia at 82. You called her home. Do you think I'm going to give Beth Roche 1 minute of peace? Then you're fucking crazy. I want the bitch to tell the police what she was a part of. Save your husband's soul, Beth Roche. Tell the truth. I got to go pee. And look at this. Do you remember when I was on Jake's? I think Mom was still alive then, right? And I went over on Jake's and that, Dina's convicted sex offender boyfriend that she let around her, daughter, yada, 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 that whole story. I don't even remember his name. What's his name? Pennywise, thank you. Pennywise trolled me about shit. I was texting my mom because I was like, does that mean she's dying because of her pee? I was looking up because her pee smelled so like just bleh. And it was like this whole, anyway, so I was like Googling, I was like, this means she's dying? Because I was scared. I was panicking. My mom's dying. And some weirdos are fucking reading that. Fucking Pennywise fucking was trolling me back what fucking was in my latest text with my sister. You don't think that I'm going to let that go? I just want y'all to tell the truth. Tell them about the gun. Tell them about the pillows in my window, John Thompson. Tell them. Everybody tell the fucking truth and let's get it over with. How much longer? It's 2026. Like my friend Christy said, they're still doing that shit. I said, they're obsessed. She's like, don't they work? I was like, they don't work. That's it. She's a fugitive. Her last job was an eBay scam in Georgia in the 20s. I mean, the 2000s, early 2000s. Anyway, I need to smoke a joint. That's what I need to do is smoke a joint. Because I told you, 24/7. I ain't backing down. I want to tell the truth. I'm not reading chat. I can't. I ain't got my glasses on. I got to roll a joint. So come on. Do you remember when you trolled me when my parents were dying, when my grandma died? Everybody, Beth Roche's husband has cancer and he's dying. And from what I've read, he's going home on hospice, just like my mother did. And do you know what y'all did to me during that time? You fucked with me, just like you fucked with me when I was taking care of my 80... Whoops, sorry. I just blocked that. I think I blocked it. I hit the mute. That really killed my flow. Hold on. I'm going to help you, Ryan. Lisa May. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'll help you with $500. That's the only kind of help I'm looking for is a screenshot, an email, a screenshot of a chat, $500 cash. Let me make sure I've hit all these buttons and now it's doing shit. Oh my God. My nerves can't take it. Okay. I think I'm live. I don't even know anymore. Did I click it off? Now my internet can't take Okay, I hear me. I can't. I really can't take it. Okay, I need to smoke a joint real quick. I'm not looking at the chat because I don't have my glasses on and I can't. I got to focus. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know everything. So, well, your husband's dying, Beth Roche. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for the next 3 months straight. I've been quiet for 3 months. Let's talk about your husband dying for 3 months. Do you need me to send him flowers? And you can put them on the dining room table. I will gladly send that. I think I still have your mobile home address. I'll send you a bouquet of flowers. I'll do it in a few minutes. Let me smoke this joint, you nasty bitch. Trolling me when my grandma was dying. My grandma worked 32 years at the Sewell school system while your fat ass was over at the Bob Evans bringing people their fucking grand slams or whatever they have at the Bob Evans. Oh, my nerves. I can't. I have been so stress-free. I have been so stress-free. I haven't had mom running around saying the F word, screaming and banging and throwing shit. I haven't had thought about fugitive felons or lard-ass trailer park dwellers. I haven't thought of any of it. And I was sitting here and I said, you know what, Ryan? I said, it's been 3 months. I said, why don't you go peek around and see what's going around town? And I said, okay. So I went over there and commented, like, not nothing threatening, like a normal, like, oh, ha, 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 or yes, blah, 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 whatever. And then they decided, oh, well, we're going to troll him to his face like he's a fucking dog. We're going to rub it in his face that we can still get his text messages and troll him. What y'all have done for years, what I've told the police every time they've come ding-donging at my door. Let me roll this joint so I can calm down. Oksana, your husband is a chronic online harasser, and I have the pictures to prove it, and he's a racist, Microsoft. Microsoft headquarters, are they in Washington where she used to live? And their other big thing is in New York City, and they live, I think, what do y'all live about an hour, not an hour, probably like 20 minutes out of the city, like on a good day, you know what I'm saying? You ain't that far out in New Jersey. Oksana, where are you, Oksana? We're going to try to call Microsoft and see if she's employed there as soon as I calm down and smoke this joint. We're going to see. I want to talk to her, and if she tells me not to call their number, I will gladly abide by her wishes. But I have a right to call there. And then I have a right to be said, please don't call. I said, okay. I'll see her in court then, or I'll definitely see her husband in court. What he did to me. Do you remember flying a drone over my doo-doo, John Thompson? Let's tell Microsoft about that. That you're so weird and creepy while your wife's at work at Microsoft. You're like going to people's homes so you can look at their broken septic tanks. I would be so embarrassed. Can you even imagine? Can you imagine, John Thompson? The people at Microsoft know you are flying a drone over my doo-doo. Oh my God. Send someone an Outlook email about it. Okay. I don't want to come to the asylum, Steve. I just want to know that when I text my sister, my only last, like, real blood, you know what I'm saying? I have my nieces and my nephew, but my sister is my sister. That's the only living relative I have. And if you think I'm not going to wake up every morning and text my sister that I love her and I hope she has a great day without some freaks on the internet reading, then you're sadly mistaken, because that is so not 2026. I'm telling you, Steve, I've reached the pinnacle. No one's going to do that to me no more. I let it go on way too long. No one else on here, no one, like literally no one would have put up with any of that kind of nonsense, especially for as long as I have. And now that I finally have the financial means and resources to do something about it, I'm going to do something about it. I don't, be careful, Ryan, a lot around pick and choose. I don't know what you mean by that. I have PTSD from these trolls trying to talk in code, so it has to be, spelled out in plain English. Otherwise, I don't even let my brain try to compute. That's called PTSD. And that's not even a joke. Like I was telling my friend too, because she was like, Anyway, I ain't gonna get into it all. It's just I told her, I said, even when if they're not, I always think they are because I have like PTSD from it. And John Thompson caused that, and he needs to pay me for his mistakes he made against me. John Thompson, you want to play that game? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm good to go. I'm good to go, JT. I'm good to go. Let's do it, boy. You want to fuck with me like that? I never fucked with you like that, dude. I don't know you like that. We trolled whatever on here. I don't have the kind of relationship like you and Jack Sparrow and all that fighting did, dude. I don't know you like that, JT. And you've creeped up on other people's homes multiple times. It's creepy. And your wife needs to know, John Thompson, Oksana, Nigaychuk Thompson needs to know what her husband does on the internet because what he did to me affected my life. It changed my life. It ruined my brain. And you caused that, JT. That fugitive felon who was my friend for over 7 years. She did that to me. She helped do that to me. I still feel the same way about it I feel before mom died, before grandma died, right after it happened. I'm not getting over it. And I want that bitch Beth Roche to suffer every day until her husband is a cup of ashes after what you terrorized me when my family, my grandma, you stupid fat trailer bitch. Ooh, the anger I have inside is just something that can't, I've been just for all these few months just keeping it inside. And now I can do whatever the fuck I want to. Whatever. This house is mine. It's paid off. I'm not getting a penny from the government. I'm good to go. Anyway, I'm going to smoke this joint for real now. I went to bed at a decent hour. I woke up this morning when my sister texted me like at 8 something. It's really cold up there. So she sent me a picture. I talked to her back. Talked to my friend. I went to the weed store. I went to Walmart. What you did to me, Linda Anderson, what you did to me, John Thompson, what you did to me, Paulette Briggs, what you did to me, Mara Lee Tirado, or Mara Lee, or whatever your deranged name is, you affected my life in a way that is everlasting. It's everlasting, the damage you caused me. Because why? Let's go down the list. What did I do to Mara? I put a picture up of her daughter's rental home with no address. That's how butthurt she is, and she's been going on about it this many years. That creature, that cretin, that scum of the earth, lard ass in the trailer in Ohio. I took 4 pictures of her Hills Have Eyes family off of her public Facebook picture, and her 3-foot wide ass has been fuming since. And now karma has come upon her. Just like I got my karma, Beth Roche, you're getting your karma. God did it. The universe did it. Whoever did it. I hope you're miserable. I hope you cry. I hope it's agonizing, just like it was for me when you thought it was funny to do that to me. You went into my real life, you fucking bitch. My grandma's phone rang because of your friends, Beth Roche, and you laughed. And I'm gonna laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. And I did check my Twitter DMs. Like, I was honest with you. I'm not being nasty. I know when to be nice. I can be nice, Bridget. I will loan you any vet money you need. As long as you pay me back, we can sit down and do a payment plan. But I'll definitely loan it to you because, like I said, your dog didn't do anything to me. You did. I'll never forget that, those flowers. And then what was it about the candy? Remember the lady? Because grandma loved those chocolate things. And I would get them the Reese's peanut thing, the chocolate, and you put that lady with their stuff in her face with them or something. Do you remember that, Bridget, when my grandma was dying of dementia? I remember it, Bridget. I remember it like it was yesterday. Oh, man. Y'all did that to me. Y'all did that to me. And you think that didn't affect me? You didn't think that had like long-lasting effects on me, doing that to me when I was off my medicine and all that? That's what y'all did. That's what kind of people y'all truly are at your core. You're everything you called me and more. I've never drove to anybody's house on the internet. That's y'all. Corey, you sent Deborah Orr to the lady that wasn't even me to her home because you thought it was me back in the day. I never did any of that, but I'm the bad guy. You got me fucked up. Y'all deserve to be in prison. That fugitive is going to prison, Jim. I promise you. I'm not dying down this time. I have a year to kill. I'm going to get my affairs in order and I'm going to move to my new state and my new home and never think about y'all once. I'll write that bitch in prison. I'll send her a gift card on her J-Pay or whatever they do in prison when she's serving her 10 years where she should be. If she would have been in prison where Georgia should have had her, I'd have never met the bitch. It's Georgia's fault that she's on the fucking run. They need to go find her ass. Tell them she's got an illegal Mexican with her. Maybe then the fucking Trump will send there. Dear Lord. Oh, I feel better since I smoked that weed a little bit, but not like better enough where I'm not gonna ruin everybody's life or ruining mine. Hold on. Oksana. I need a Microsoft Windows 10 update, Oksana. And what a horrible last name. I would have definitely went with Oksana Thompson, but she got that ugly last name. Okay, there's my nicotine vape. Hey Google, set the floor lamp to like 10%, please.
Sure. Setting the floor lamp brightness to 10%.
Paulette Briggs, bring your white ass on over here and tell me what I did to you on the internet or in real life, which is nothing ever, that deserved you to do that to me. I remember what you did the night when he broke my... I remember it all. I remember it. You think that's a good thing to... What if someone did that to Aaron? He's a little autistic, right? What if someone did that to him? You know? What if 5 years from now, some girl just started messaging him and he fell in love? You know what I mean? What? Well, what? You know what I'm saying, girl? You're gonna regret, bitch. No one fucks with my family in real life, and I never did anything to your family in real life, Paulette Briggs. Never. You're gonna tell the police the truth, bitch. You fucked your own life up. You don't have no right to come anywhere near me, read my shit, nothing. And the people that you hang with, that sick group of real lifers that I fought Lindy with against all those years, I was right about that. Me and that fruitcake never went real life on anybody, but y'all get so steam and butt hurt. You have to do all that criminal shit, and it's fucked you over in the long run, and it fucks you over more every time. I swear to God on my mom and grandma's soul, Jim, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that Thomas knows everything and that she goes to jail or they just don't want her. I'm going to go for the easiest fruit, whatever, first off, Jim. Fuck that bitch. She was my friend for 7 years. Fuck her. She's a fugitive and she's dangerous. And she's not going to be out there with my private information that JT or Linda or who the fuck ever gave her. Telling you, ain't nobody going to get away with that no more. I can't even believe I let it go on this long. Jim, the only way you can get text messages like that is either the internet or y'all got somebody that's got a way to get them. That's all there is to it, Jim. Or you've been by my or my sister's house, not you, but somebody. I mean, what's the deal? I want to know the truth. Just tell the police the truth. Tell them to go open Kat's DMs. Tell them, Jim. Tell them. I want you to tell them. I want everybody in your trailer park, Corey, everybody in your trailer park, Mara, to know what you did to me. I want you to be handcuffed, Mara, for lying to the police. You lied to the police, Mara. You documented your lies to the police, Mara. That's how ignorant you are, old lady. You deserve to be handcuffed. You wanted me to not be here. You wanted me to unalive myself. You kept tweeting all those love songs and all that. You wanted me to end my life, and I want your grandchildren and I want your fucking daughter that works at the school system to know that you wanted me to unalive myself. That's what I want, Mara. I want the world to know what you did to me, bitch. That's my justice, and I'm going to make sure of it. I'll tell anybody that will listen. Everybody around you is going to know what you did to me. I promise you. On my mom's soul, on my grandma's soul, Mara, I promise you. You violated my family for the last time and rubbed it in my face. That's the last time y'all did it. Anyway, I'm not going to say it. I'm telling you, I'm big boy mad this time, and I'm not getting off this internet until, I mean, I'm getting off internet, but you know what I mean? This time I ain't stopping. I don't care if I have to drive to fucking Jacksonville and go to the police station and file a report there in person. I want her to tell the truth. Over there prancing your family around like you're some good mother. Fuck you, bitch. You have no right to know anything in my private life. You don't have that right, Corey Briggs. You don't have that right. None of y'all have that right to know anything about my private life that I don't say, and we're fixing to rectify that situation, Paulette. I want everybody to know. I want your grandboys to know. Remember, I've still got the video when you put Aaron on video because he just happened to open the computer and read something that Lindy said that was so bad. You used your kids back then, Corey. You used them. And you pranced them around on the internet in their underwear in front of a bunch of perverts on the internet. You've got all that information stored on everyone. It's your whole life, Corey Briggs. It's your whole life. That's what you spent all those years doing, just like I did. But I never went in your life, Corey. I never committed crimes against you, Paulette. I want Aaron to know what you did to me and how it made me feel. What your actions against me, how it affected my life, Corey. I want him to know. I want him to know. I want the world to know. I want everybody to know how it affected me and how it continued to affect me because you thought you had that right to do that to me, to terrorize me and fuck up my head like that long term. You did that, and you deserve everything that's about to happen. You deserve every last bit of it. The world's going to know what you did. Anyway, I need a bite to eat or something. Let me go see. Doing Emilio Key. And Shauna Mel's. You think this is cool and right? It's funny, huh? Because I had a bad screenshot of your face that I emailed myself in fucking 2022. And so I deserve this, Shauna Mel. I do. Thank you, ally. Oh, God, you're such a hypocrite. Anyway. You think it's cool, Matronista? It affected me, Matronista. I said a bunch of nasty shit to you, Matronista, but I never went into your real life. I never violated your privacy between you and your family, Matronista. And I'm not letting that go this time, no matter what I have to do. No one's going to get away with doing that to me. And that was y'all's last straw. I have to. If not, I might as well just go jump off a bridge because then I'm worth nothing. This time I'm going to stand up for myself and I'm going to make sure that fugitive fella never hurts nobody again. And I'm going to make sure Mars never hurts nobody again. I'll make sure none of y'all ever hurt anybody again the way you hurt me. You permanently affected me for the rest of my entire life. The Romans created the template for the modern relationship between humans and cats. One based on mutual benefits, companionship, and practical cooperation. It's too lily babes. Hey, Google, turn the floor lamp off. Mara, your neighbors are going to know what you did to me. They're going to read everything that you've posted on the internet, Mara. They're going to read your vile comments about, remember Heather, about the ashes? It's still over there on Twitter. I've got all those screenshots. I want your neighbors to sit there and read that. Send them to my neighbors. I'm moving, biatch. Send it away. Send it away. I highly think that it won't be a big shocker to I want your neighbors to know. I want your daughter to know. I want everybody to know how you terrorized me, Mara. Linda Anderson, I want everybody that you know in real life and on the internet, everywhere, I want your job to know. And if your job don't want me to call there, I will abide by them and I won't call no more. But I'm telling you, you're going to stop, Linda. You're going to stop, Linda. You know exactly what's happened. You and David Buldo and John Thompson. I'm telling you, you hurt my family. You violate my family. I warned you last time, 2 months or 3 months ago when I was on that live. I'm going to come after somebody that's close to you. I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Yeah, so I don't know exactly why Beth's husband dying. I don't read that much of that shit. I read like bone cancer and some kind of mistake or something, and that's all I really know because I didn't want to go back that far and get myself upset or anything. I went back as far as I needed to go to verify that these freaks and criminals are still so butthurt that they're getting what I'm texting between my family. And I would rather be not on this earth than to let that happen. I'll go to prison. I'll tell a cop that when they come up here. That's my family. Any cop understands that. When someone's doing that to your family, and I put up with it 3 years, over 3 years now, no way. They know what trolling is. It's 2026. They know what it goes on. And all they got to do is go get a few DMs, Twitter DMs or whatever, and prove it. And then they can get the rest. You made a mistake this time, Lindy. Y'all made a mistake. You're not going to fuck with the last living relative that I have. You're not going to take her privacy away like you violated me, you fucking fugitive freak. Anybody coming around my fucking home ever again and commit crimes. Where's old Mannery at? You know what happened, Mallory. Tell the truth. You need some money? You want a couple $1,000s, Mallory? You want me to send you a couple grand to your Cash App, Mallory? Tell the truth. Tell the truth what they did to me. You laughed. You thought it was funny, right, Mallory? Right, David? Did you get your driver's license changed back where it should be, David? Man up, dude. Take the dress off, man up. You failed at a gay man, Mallory. Laughing at that shit when my grandma's fucking dying. All that shit. Do you remember, was it Stephen Greer, the documentary I was watching, Mannery? Yeah, that really helped my mental health back then. Thank you. I appreciate it. Such a kind soul you are over there. Smoking the rest of this joint. Oksana. JT, this time it's for real, dude. I'm sorry. If I don't put my foot down, it'll just keep happening and happen. And you're not going to violate my sister's privacy. You violated mine. You violated my friends. You've crossed the line. That's the only living relative I have. You're not going to do it to me. You're not going to do it, JT. None of y'all are going to do it to me anymore. You're going to pay for what you did to me, and karma's already coming back to each and every one of you, just like it did me. I've been talking for years about how I got my karma, and it goes around, and it does. It does, Beth Roche. Oh, does it ever? It flows, Beth Roche. And Corey Bumblebee up there in Canada, I got your real name over there somewhere. I'll be sure to give it to him when this all goes down, because you know it's going down this time. I gave her my debit PIN number and everything and told her where the cash is over here, Brenda B. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. I want to. It's worth it to me. It's worth it. I would give up 3 years to go sit in prison just to make sure y'all were in there with me. You're going to pay for what you did to my sister, still in her privacy. You stole from me. You stole from my sister. Corey Briggs, you stole from my friend Christy. You're a thief. You stole our privacy, you fat lard ass. You stole our privacy because what? What did I ever do? Come over here, Paulette. Come tell people what I did. Why won't you come tell them what I did? What did I do to you, Paulette, for you to steal my privacy? What? What did I ever do to you for you to know anything that I text or any email, any spam email, anything? Anyway, I don't know why I'm just going on and on. I guess it makes me feel better to get it out, but you affected my life, Mara Lee. You changed my life. You damaged my brain and thought it was funny. And I never did anything like that to you, Mara. Never. Never. You're the real lifer. Corey's the real lifer. Linda's the real lifer. All of y'all. You're all committed crimes against me in real life. And Brenda Bumblebee. Ooh. Oh my God, I took that smoking the wrong way. Whew. Y'all did that to me. You did it to me and you fucked my head up. And it is what it is, but you got to do the truth. You got to tell the truth. You're not violating my sister. I'll go to in the ground. I'll go in the ground before I let you violate my sister's privacy. Corey, Mara, and if I have to come out there and stand and hold a sign of what you did to me, if it comes to that, then I will. I'd much rather y'all go to jail. I don't want nothing from y'all civilly. I want you to go to jail, Mara. I want you to go to jail. You hurt me. You hurt me, Mara. You caused me pain that I still haven't got over, Mara. You had no right to do that to me. That was evil. And I want your granddaughters to know that you were part of that. I remember all those hundreds of tweets of love songs when I was crying to Stewie. You reveled in the fact that I wanted to unalive myself, Mara, and that's on a fucking Bible. That's not me being dramatic. You were excited. You wanted me to unalive myself, you miserable old hag. I want your neighbors to know what you did to me. I want everybody in that trailer park to know what's really living there. A dangerous woman that goes real life against people, that lies to the police. And I'm fixing to get off here, John, and I'm going to call Microsoft and see if I can get a hold of her or get a voicemail number or see if she's employed there or what office she's at. I need to get your wife some paperwork, and I don't trust sending it to your home because you'll get it or you'll sign it for it. And I want her to get it. I want her to see it, and I want her to sign for it. And the only way to me to do that without you getting it is send it to her work. John Thompson, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do now. And y'all, the world's going to know what y'all did to me. The world's going to know what y'all did to me. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to go. And I got bond money, and where everything will fall into place after that. The world's going to know what y'all did. Anyway, so that's about it. I got so much shit I need to do with that probate and all that, and I'm like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. It's overwhelming. It's like I can't even explain it. Like all that stuff, when I start thinking about doing this and that, it like just you freeze up because it's so overwhelming. But this part here has to be done before I can do anything. I have to do that, and I got to make sure that y'all don't hurt anybody the way you hurt me ever again. You caused me damage to my life like it was some kind of joke. JT, where's JT? Let me put my glasses like this now that I smoked a joint. I'm telling you, I get so worked up about it, and I can't, because then when I deal with the police, I look like a cuckoo bird. So I just have to stay sane about it. It's just, it's traumatized me. What happened to me changed my life. I know everybody thinks it's a joke and it's funny and ha ha ha, but it ruined my life. Hey, Google, set the floor lamp to 50%, please, and turn it on. Hey, Google, turn the floor lamp on, please.
Got it. Turning the floor lamp on.
Ugh. I just want them to tell the truth to the police. That's all. That's all I want. Repose. Where's the search part? Search emoji. Flowers. Flowers, 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 flowers. Okay. Let's go see what the roach. Shan man, oh Lord ass. Let's go see what you do. Tell them. Tell the police what you were a part of. Let them get Cat's DMs. You. I ain't gonna keep going on writing down, but. Okay. Such cowards, yo, Jim. Oh, everybody's known you're a coward, Jim, for years. Any man that's gonna come on here and start waving guns around for years is a psycho. I'm not going to listen to what he says. Ryan needs a 5150. He's drinking again. No, I'm not, Jim. What I'm doing is I'm going to make sure your online girlfriend, Jeannie Lynn Ledford Brown, is in prison so she can never hurt anybody again. And you're never going to hurt anybody again, Jim. And I want your daughter and her nub to know what you did to me and how you violated my family, Jim. That's why you're alone over there in that little house with some fugitive nut job as your, only relationship. You've hurt people on here too. I remember when you hurt Nicole G. You're a mean, evil person. That's why you look the way you look, Jim. Look at that face. I want that bitch in prison and I want Thomas to know the truth, and I'm not going to shut up until it happens. You're a coward, Jim. You're not going to read what my sister, between me and my only relative, you're not. You're not going to do it. That fugitive's not going to have that right, Jim. She's sick. She's sick as you are. She's sick as JT is. I'm not. I can't, Jim. I'm not going to be a pussy. I'm going to make y'all pay this time. I'm not going to live that life. I'm not going to go every day and have to worry about it or don't feel like I have my privacy, Jim. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's see if we can find the Microsoft corporate. Okay. JT, I'm going to mail your wife something at work. You're a coward. Come here, JT, and tell me you're sorry for what you did to me. You caused me lifelong damage, JT.
Lasting scars on both cat populations and human consciousness. The fear and suspicion generated during this period will influence human relationships for centuries to come, creating cultural patterns that persist even today in some regions of the world.
Put this on the bottom of my phone. Hey, Shan Man, it's not funny because your neighbors are going to know what you are a part of too. Why don't you call the police, Shannon, and tell them what you know? Why don't you do that, Shannon? It's not a joke. That affected my life, Shannon. I want you to know that. I want your neighbors to see what you do on the internet, Shannon, you racist old cow. That's my sister, you racist old cow. I want your neighbors to hear some of the things you say so every time you go check their mail, they can think of that in their head. Creep. It's my fucking sister, you whack job. I want everybody around you to know about you. You're not going to hurt anybody else either, Shannon. It's not funny. Let's see, what is Shannon's last name? Where's my iPad? I want to go post. I want that fugitive in jail for what she participated in against me. All I need is for the police to get Cat Klein's DMs, and I'm not going to get on the internet. I'm going to stay every day, all day. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to drive wherever. I'll file whatever I have to get one of y'all in court to tell the truth if that's what I have to do. Nobody's gonna fuck with my family anymore ever again. I promise you that, Shannon. I promise you with my whole heart. They're not gonna fucking read my shit no more, Shannon, man. Promise you that. Promise you that. Okay, anyway, I don't need to get off sidetracked with Shan Man. Let's go and find Oksana. Let's find Microsoft in New York. And then we got to call there and see if she's worked there, get the mailing address, go to the post office and send a letter, and we'll print out we'll go through some of the screenshots and pictures to send her at work. Okay. Microsoft. I don't think they got one in New Jersey. She's got to be. That's because I was like trying to think, why would they move back up there from down here if she was working remotely when they. Oh, she may not even work there, so we got to call and find out. Microsoft corporate. Trying to think, who would you call? Microsoft. New Jersey? No, I think New Jersey office. Microsoft is establishing a major presence in New Jersey as a founding partner of the new. Maybe that's why she moved up there. The New Jersey hub. Is any of this ringing a bell, JT? Microsoft's founding. Let's find JT's address again. It's in my picture roll. Fuck on. I canceled my spy flight because it was on a card I don't have anymore. Oh, spy. I think it might be on Google. Oh, that's because it ain't Google. Legal about that. I can message anybody in the world. Y'all are welcome to do anything as you wish, because I'm going to do what I'm going to do this time. And I'm going to make sure that fugitive goes to prison. All they got to do is get Cat's DMs. It's as simple as a signature and send a paper off to X. That simple. And then it solves it all. Either I look like a straight cuckoo bird or it proves what I'm saying. And I highly, highly think it'll prove everything that I'm saying and probably even more. It'll probably just break my reality the rest of the way. Okay, Microsoft. Let's just look for the normal Microsoft in New York City. They know. Well, let me look up her name. Oksana. I don't even remember how it's on my thing. Uh, it's I'm no one's over here. I don't want. Now, come on, y'all. I'm saying they're getting my text messages. They're not right now. They're not a drone. But if you don't think that creepo that John Thompson ain't flowed a little drone in my backyard to look at my doo doo, then I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine flying a drone to go look at someone's fecal matter? I mean, you can't make it up. I want that in a court of law. I want to read back a transcript showing and reading about that and reading y'all's conversations about my doo doo. That's what I'm gonna get. That's what I want. That is what I want. I want to see what's in Cat's DMs. I want to see it. I want to see y'all making fun of me and then try to make me unalive myself. I want the world to see it, Paulette. I want your trailer dwellers around you, Mara, to know the kind of person you are. You lied to the police and then tagged me 4 months back then, Mara, and I never, ever, ever tagged you back. There's something wrong with you. Your whole Twitter is like a history of harassment. I want your neighbors to see that you mocked Heather about ashes in an empty urn, Mara Lee. That's what I want. I want everybody around you to know. I want when you take your old ugly ass out to get your mail, I want your neighbors to peek out through the window and say, oh, there's that lady that tried to make that gay guy unalive himself. That's what I want your neighbors to know, Mara. Be proud of your work, girl. Be proud of it. You kept tweeting and tweeting all those love songs when I was crying and hurt and didn't want to be on this earth, Mara. And you were just joyful about it. You were joyful about it, you sicko. Your neighbors are going to know that, you bitch. Your neighbors are going to know one in my life, Mara. They're going to hear my story. I know exactly what to do. I can't just get then one person in trouble without getting Alex in trouble. But you know what, Alex? Sorry, dude. You're a weirdo too, dude. You hurt me, dude, purposely with those weirdos. I never did anything to them like that, Alex. I gave you my mom's money, dude. I gave you my fucking money instead of taking my dog to the vet, you fucking prick. Taking money from a gay man and then try to make him unalive himself. What a hero you are, little Alex. What a man. Are you proud of yourself? Did you feel good, Alex, when I wanted to unalive myself? I bet you I bet your little pecker got hard again, didn't it? Didn't it, little Alex? You wanted me to unalive myself, little dude. You wanted me to unalive myself. My friend of 7 years wanted me to unalive myself. She literally participated in it. You participated in that, Lindy. You fugitive identity thief. You're a sick narcissist, Lindy. I could never have done that to you, you sicko. I'm gonna take your fugitive felon away from you, Jim. You're gonna have to talk to her on JPay, you pig. Thinking you're gonna read between me and my sister, Jim? Never gonna happen. Never. Told you I will go to prison first, Jim, just like you would if I was doing that to your daughter. If I was over there reading what the nub was typing with her one hand, you'd be pissed, dude. Was her mother on drugs? Is that why she come to form, Jim? Or was that your sperm that caused that? I'd probably say it was the sperm. Inferior. Couldn't even produce a daughter with 2 arms, you prick. Leave my fucking sister alone. What's your daughter's name, Jim? What's your daughter's name? You're gonna fuck with my sister, Jim? You're gonna read my text messages between my sister? What's the nub's name? I want to talk to her, Jim. You ain't fucking with my family, Jim, or I'm gonna fuck with yours. Is she on? Do you have a Facebook, Jim? Is she on your Facebook? I think Lindy told me her name back in the day. I can't remember it. Spooks was that online name, but I'll find her name. I got it somewhere tucked away, Jim. You're gonna fucking read shit between me and my sister? You fucked your head up, old man. You're not doing that shit to me, Jim. I'm taking your female away from you. I'm gonna make sure that fugitive's in prison where she belongs, Jim. I swear to God on my mom and my grandma's soul, Jim. On their soul. Y'all damaged my brain, and you're going to pay for that, Jim, because you're not reading anything between me and my sister, buddy. I promise you. I promise you that. I ain't going to mess with your job. I'll make sure that Thomas knows everything and the police know exactly where she's at. And I want Kat's DMs to prove what pieces of crap you are. That lady was literally, Mara down there, was literally trolling me about my doo-doo. I even have a picture that I'm going to send to her neighbors and post all around there. That's my right. It's my freedom of speech. If someone doesn't want to talk to me, then I don't bother them. But that's my right. Just like a doorman can go door to door to sell stuff, I can stand out with a sign. And I can be down there soon. Everybody's going to know what you did to me. And all the police is the only thing I'm going to tell them. Take me to jail and book me so I can bond out. And I want Kat Klein's Twitter DMs. That's the only thing I have to say to the police. That's all. Everything else I'll say in court with my lawyer. That's where we're going, Jim. You're not going to violate my sister. I'm taking a stand on her part. You're not going to do that to me. My sister goes to work. My sister's a good girl. You're not going to violate her family so that fugitive cunt that was never my friend, some imaginary made-up person was my friend. She's not going to read anything my sister that gets off of her ass and goes to work every day. Why that fat red-headed piece of shit's over there laid up in Thomas's bed talking to your ugly ass. You look horrible for your age, Jim. Look at your face, dude. I have AIDS. What's your excuse, man? What's your excuse, Jim? You look like you have more AIDS than I do, dude. Your face is more sunken in than I am. Fucking reading shit between my family, looking at my pictures. Even fucking Oda. You're a weirdo, Oda, too. Don't think I ain't forgot. I got that, too. Who sent you over here to troll me that night, Oda May? Ronnie? Who was it? Was it Anderson, Linda Anderson? Was it JT? Who sent you over here to troll me that night about the picture? Who? Oda? Ronnie? Who? I'm going to take that bitch away from you, Jim, one way or the other. You're going to feel the pain, dude. You're not fucking with my family, Jim. You're not reading shit between my sister. You ain't fucking doing that in my family, dude. You ain't doing that to my fucking sister, you punk bitch. I'm taking your girlfriend away. Get a packing, Lindy. You better get Thomas to get you moving, hide you out, girl. You better go get you a Motel 6 or something. You better, Lindy. You're going to jail. They're going to get Kat's DMs. I've made my decision, Lindy. No matter what I have to do. I got the money and I got a year to kill, and y'all are going to pay for what you permanently damaged me, Lindy. You fugitive. I should sue Georgia. If they would have had proper control over you, you wouldn't be in my life. You would be in prison where you belonged. So you couldn't make any more fake accounts and troll people and suicide troll them and all this stuff you do, Lindy. I've admitted everything I did. Have you come clean? Have you, Lindy? Did you troll all those women over there, Lindy, because you were jealous? Kat wouldn't even be your friend. She ignored you. When you told her that you had had gastric bypass too and all that stuff, Kat told that story and it was the truth. You're a Looney Tune. You're as bad as fucking Beth Roach and Mara over a picture, and you were that butthurt about Kat. You stalked her till she died. Because she ignored your weird little hobbit ass. So does Thomas think that, what does Thomas think about Boris, like Jim? We know back in the day he called Jim a cocksucker, right? And everybody's theory at the time was that you told Thomas that Boris is gay. That's how you're allowed to talk to Boris as much as you do in front of Thomas, like getting away with it. Is that the truth, Lindy? Is that the truth? Or does Thomas just don't care that you're talking to Boris? You know, a man that you went and performed oral sex on as a fugitive. But then he didn't even let you do that, Lindy. Evidently your teeth were slipping. You didn't want to get bit. Imagine never meeting Heather. Never meeting Heather. Not once. But you went and gave Jim a blowjob. And I'm sure Thomas is proud to have you by his side, girlfriend. What a woman you are. What a good girlfriend you are to Thomas. What a good girlfriend. You still talk to the man that you performed oral sex on all these years later, right there in front of Thomas's face, while he pays your fucking phone bill and your internet. No good person cheats, and if they make a mistake, they stop it. You're not a good person. You're not a Christian woman. You stole, so you know what I mean? You're so selfish. You got to have two men, right, Lindy? Right? You got to have two men. So, Beth, are you going to have your husband cremated, buried? I'm sure. I have a plot down here, Beth. Would you like to bury him in Florida? There's 3 that my grandpa bought 4. He's buried in 1. One, I'm going to put Mom's ashes when I can get myself up to do it next to him. But you're welcome to have one of the others if you have no place to dispose of your fifth husband. Most definitely hit me up. You know what I mean? I remember that bouquet of flowers like it was yesterday, Beth Roche. I remember I was so upset going to my grandma's that one day where I told Stewie all about his daughter so he'd call the police on me because I wanted to find out his name, Beth Roche. I pulled over to the park there by my grandma's and cried and then made that because I was so shaken I couldn't even go in my grandma's home. That's like the terror y'all put upon me, Beth Roche. That's why God's punishing you. That's why, Beth Roche. See, I never wished that on y'all's family. Like inside and in my soul, I never did. Y'all were glad, and y'all were trying to terrorize me through it, Beth Roche, and now God is punishing you. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sure am. I'm here for it. I'm going to get the fireworks and everything. And I'm going to send you a bouquet of flowers today. Is that still your trailer there? Let me see. Which card? I think that they're all about maxed out, but not this cash. Let's see. How much is a bouquet of flowers? We'll send you some flowers to put on the table so your husband can look at them. I know made my grandma feel a lot better to look at the flowers that Jerry had brought her, Beth. Are you gonna sprinkle his ashes around the trailer park, Beth? Are you? You want to fuck with my family? I want your daughter to know what you truly are, Beth. People on the internet. I never went in your real life to affect you, and you did that to me, Beth Roche. You did that to me, bitch. You participated in that. Anyway, I'm embarrassed to look up because I'm telling you, I'm so mad. And like I told my friend Christy, I was like, I'm dead serious. I can't live. I'm not going to live like this. I got a year to kill. I got a year to kill. I'm gonna make it stop this time. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to my sister. It's not fair to me. Whoops. Oh, let's roll another joint while we're waiting for Oksana. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, because unlike these cowards, I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do before I do it, as I've proven over these 3 years. Okay, I'm gonna roll a joint, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to call Microsoft, and they might not tell me over the phone. I don't know the legalities. If you can just call somewhere and say, hey, what I'm gonna try is I'm gonna try that first, and then if they don't let me, I'm like, hey, could you transfer me to Oksana Nigaychuk, and then see if that works. Anyway, if I have to just send it, I'll find out. I'll just send it to Microsoft to copy. If she's still there, they'll sign for it. If she works there, they'll give it to her. If not, they won't. They'll get it to her. Because I remember even before, JT would go in there and check her messages on Facebook or whatever, because Jack and them had threatened to messenger. Well, I'm going to go above and beyond. I'm going to send her a registered mail to her job, JT. That's what happens when you read text between me and my sister, John Thompson. And Linda, if you send the police and lie to the police again, just like Mara did, you're going to go to jail too, Linda Anderson. You lied to the police. You're on my other channel on a video. You are on my live stream. There's a history between me and Corey since 2015, and your friend Deborah Orr is her friend, Linda. No one's going to read any text between me and my sister, Linda. I promise you on my life, girl. This is it. This is it. Justice is finally coming. I was good through Mom's whole death. I did everything I was supposed to. I endured her terrorism from her right to the end, and I made it through sane. And now I'm going to put it into what y'all are doing to me, and then my life will finally be peaceful. I used to get so many bad negative vibes. Mom put so much of that just like horrible. It just absorbed into me. It just absorbed into me over the years. I have never had more peace than I do now. Even when those cats go in there and click the wall or bang something, my whole body shivers. It shivers because I just remember her slamming always, every day, and walking on eggshells because it was living terror. And y'all terrorized me during that and broke my heart. When I loved that boy at that time, because that's all I had, because that's what I was dealing with. And y'all kicked me when I was down, and Mara posted love songs and posted love songs and posted love songs. And I wanted to unalive myself, and she knew it. She knew it. You knew it, Mara. You knew how hurt I was, and it made you gleeful inside. It gave you joy, Mara, and I want your neighbors to know that. I want them to know what kind of scum they live next door to would do that to another human being. You affected my life forever, Mara. You damaged my brain. You stole my privacy. I've never been more strong as I am in my life now, because I went through that. I survived what y'all put me through. I survived my grandma dying, and y'all still putting me through it. I survived my mom and dad dying, and y'all still putting me through it. There's nothing that I can't do. If I can go make it through all that, I can do anything in life. And my only mission is to make sure y'all face justice and everybody knows what y'all did. I'm going to spend my dying days letting everybody know what y'all did to me. There's no rules. Y'all showed me what the rules are. So now I'm gonna get you back the way I want to get you back. And believe me, you'll wish I'd have called the police instead. They're gonna get called regardless, but You know, I don't want to be the one to do it, so I have to do what I have to do. There's a method to my madness, and I've had a long time to think, and no one's going to violate my sister. She goes to work. She's not laying up over there on her fat ass with $10,000 worth of makeup begging for money. Begging for money. The last 3 times or 4 times you've begged for money for vet bills, Bridget, why didn't you say, yeah, I should start saving some up now? You know? Like smoke a little less vape. You know? Why? Why not? Why are you still begging for it? Why are you so narcissistic, Bridget, where you think these people owe you something? They got their own pet bills to pay. They got their own bills to pay. Just like Stewie, greedy to the core. I clocked you from day one, bitch. I clocked you from day one, and I have never felt so vindicated in my life. I was right about you, and I was right about those people. Clocked you from day one, bitch. That's why I never had nothing to do with you. Begging ass bitch. Begging. Boy, it used to be. Bunch of beggars is all that took over. Bunch of fucking beggars. So what's live? Is Steve live or what? Steve, I'm not going to go look over there if you're live or nothing. You've hurt me enough too, Steve. I remember what you did. I didn't know you. I never did anything to you. I was nice to you, dude. That shit fucking hurt me. It permanently scarred me, Steve. I'm not getting over it. I'm going to have my freedom back. So however it falls, Steve. And I used to hate it for him, but I don't hate it for him anymore. I paid for my mistakes. He's got to pay for his. I was humiliated. If it humiliates him, oh well. Shouldn't have read shit between my sister and me. Oh, I need to go outside and get some fresh air or something. Ugh. See, that's why I don't go. I'll go look at their shit and stuff, but I ain't going to sit there. Why would I sit there? And especially after this long, I'm not going to sit there and watch for an hour and 40 minutes of Boris fucking with me about shit he shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? They're weak. They're cowards. That's not fair. If that's fair, let me see all your text messages so I can troll you about shit. Like you're the nub sits here, you know? Come on, Jim. I want to talk to your daughter, Jim. You want to read my sister's text message, Jim? Because of your criminal fugitive girlfriend? Don't want to go to prison where she belongs? Come on, Jim. Come on, buddy. You're a big badass, right? Come beat me up, Jim. Come beat me up. Bring your ugly daughter with you, Jim. I'll buy her a prosthesis. Does she have one, Jim? You're not reading the text between me and my sister, Jim. Ain't happening. Ain't happening, Jim. You done fucked up this time, buddy boy. I'm taking your girlfriend away. She's gonna go to prison where she belongs, and I hope Thomas kicks her ass out on the street. Don't give a fuck about Thomas. You give a fuck about you, Lion Lynn. That's all you give a crap about. Here, I gotta go pee. Please don't listen. I can't believe that y'all thought you was gonna do that shit to me. I can't believe it. You're not gonna violate my sister. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna understand. Everybody's gonna understand. I just want the truth. Good, bad, ugly, indifferent. I just want everybody to tell the truth. I want the world to judge. I want the world to judge. Remember when you would get busted in the bathroom where you'd have to go and stream from the bathroom, Lion Lynn, and then Thomas would go in there and go. Okay. was gonna go outside and get some fresh air. Where's my vape? He'll wait for the police to come or something. Something, anything. We're gonna get this done. This is the year of revenge. And it's not even revenge, it's the year of justice. It's a year of justice. It's a year of truth. That's what it is. A year of truth. You should have told the police the truth when you called them, Linda. You should have told the police the truth when you called them. Well, I'm not going to go over there and look. I refuse. I'm not going to let them troll me. I'm not going to do it. I don't have my glasses on. I'll look and see what you said when I find my glasses. I'm not going to let them. I know exactly what they'll do, and I'm not going to let them do it to me. I'm going to make sure that I get my justice.
Struggling to survive.
Where did I do with my glasses?
The genetic diversity being created during this period. Humans began deliberately breeding cats with specific characteristics. The cats of colonial America, Caribbean islands, Pacific atolls, and remote trading posts developed
It's under my blanket.
foundation for an incredible variety of modern cat breeds was being made by natural selection.
I'm not going over there so they could suicide troll me. Ooh, is that wet? I ain't gonna sit there. Sit out here and get some fresh air. Get out of the house. Okay. Wait, are you... I can't type in the own chat. I'm gonna talk what? What's going on? Is that you, Angelo? Who is that? I got my glasses on. I'm looking. I'm out here trying to chill out. Calm down. Talk where? What do I do with my vape? Let me go back in. Fuck fresh air. Where the heck did you get? I gotta find what I did with my vape. Hold on. Oh, damn. I'll bring this with me. That'll fall over there. Oh. What the hell did I do with that vape? Hey, Google, turn the big light on, please. Hello, Google.
Okay,
Thank you.
turning the big light on.
Oh my God, that vape needs an air tag, but it's too small. I think those air tags are big. There it is. Whew. Okay. Get my iPad. Hey Google, turn the big light off, please.
Russian cats have developed thick, water-resistant coats to survive Siberian winters.
I don't want to hear about Siberian
And
winters.
evolved heat-resistant characteristics.
Mute. Okay. Who am I making angry? I'm gonna go look just for the hell of it, but I ain't gonna stay long. They're just trying to suicide troll me, especially since I know Shan Man hangs out over there. And he's friends with all the suicide trolls. Steve wants to unalive me. Let's see. There ain't even nobody live. Where did y'all say someone was live? Let's see, Mr. T. I don't see anybody live. Let's see if Boris live. Cataract killers. Yeah, and I ain't listening to that, Boris. I'll take a screenshot because I ain't drinking again, Jim. You're a suicide troll. And your girlfriend is going to go bye-bye. Let's see what Georgia prisons are like. Hey, Alexa, find me a documentary about Georgia prisons.
Experimentation. Turkish Angora exemplifies this early period of deliberate.
Oh my God, I'm blind.
These
What?
cats originally
I think I'm going to go like legally blind.
had evolved long silky coats and graceful body proportions that made them prized possessions.
Lock up raw, Georgia. Georgia prisons women, space.
Began
Women.
importing these cats in the 16th and 17th centuries. They discovered animals unlike anything they'd seen before. The Angora cats possessed a combination of beauty.
If you got hit, even as a passenger or in an Uber, you will need to try this.
Were you recently injured in a car accident?
Hey, Google, turn the couch light off.
And $60,000. If you're
All
going
right,
to try
turn
to
it
get
off
the
now.
money,
Hey, Google, turn the black lamp warm white, please.
you imagine you and your family getting that money.
All right, change it to black lamp to warm white.
Thank
Now,
you.
before you think I'm crazy, I want to show you how you can successfully get that money you made.
Microsoft.
Now, if you thought about that,
Microsoft.
but you didn't, because
New York City.
you had reservations, it's natural.
I wonder if you're going to send something, say I want to send something to somebody that works at Microsoft corporate. I would probably send it to the headquarters and then they'd sign for it at the headquarters and then they have to mail it to a New York office or wherever. They'll get it to whatever employee needs to get it. If it long as it has their name on there, it's, I know how to do it. We'll do that. So I'll just send it to the Washington Microsoft address. It's at 1 Microsoft Way, Redmond, Washington. Yeah, that makes sense because if someone sends something, they'll send it to, they would. If not, they just won't sign for it, or they'll send it back. But I distinctly remember JT going because they were worried someone was going to message his wife on Facebook or something, and he went in there and looked. So if there's something was coming to her house, he would get it because his ass is not at a job. And then I can't remember what that trailer park with that lady that stalked me, Mara, the one that was obsessed with my broken septic tank that JT drove a drone over here from in 2022 to record. And then they mocked me. I got all the screenshots, all of them. And everybody's going to know what Mara Lee did to me. Davie, Florida police. I wonder how do I get a copy of when she called the police down there? Because if I bring that, then that proves she's lying. You're a liar. They got a Facebook and a Twitter. Okay, I need to get a pen and paper and make a list. Nobody's going to read any of my private communications ever again. Period. Period. Don't you wish you wouldn't have terrorized me, Bridget, when my grandma was dying about those flowers and about those Reese's peanut butter cups, and she just stuffed her face with them? You're right, she did. She loved them, Bridget, and you made that a horrible moment for me. You made that a horrible, horrible moment. You and your friends did that to me, Bridget, and the world's gonna know what you did. Promise you. On my mom and my grandma's life. Okay, we're going to send Beth Roche flowers. That's one. We're going to draft up a letter to Microsoft. That's two. And we're going to draft up a letter for all Mara's neighbors with photo evidence of her screenshot, her business name, every horrible thing she said through the years. And then Actually, the top thing we're gonna do is fugitive Lynn. That's the you go for the easiest fruit. Is that the saying? Hey Google, what's the saying about? Never mind. I don't even know how to explain it. Low picking fruit, low hanging fruit. Thank you. Low hanging fruit. I think that's it.